On YouTube, this is Libri Tech here, back with another video, and I just want to do a quick review on my experience with the Tesla Model 3. I purchased the Tesla Model 3 long range back in March of 2022, and it currently has over 13,221 miles on it. Out of all those mileage that I've put on the car so far, there hasn't been any major issues. Now, the only maintenance I've done to this car are the rotation of the tires, and of course put in my washer fluid. And if you saw my previous video, that was my biggest gripe with this car, is that for some reason it eats up wiper fluid. And so I had to buy some stuff off of Amazon to make sure that I never basically run out of wiper fluid for at least a year or two, hopefully, because it's a little package. It comes with 100 of them, and then you just put them in the jug, fill up the water, and you're good to go. So other than those two things, the car hasn't really given any issues. The great thing about this car is it will notify you of issues in the car, and whether or not you need service. So not only is this car great, has been great, but it's very intelligent, and it continues to get smarter, because this is basically the only car that continues to give over-the-air updates so that it can be better than it was the day before. Now, granted that some features are taken away because of the NTHSA, I believe they're called, because of some safety features. For example, when you walk away from your car, you have the option to have the windows wind up if you accidentally leave them down, and so now they want to disable it because it may cause a problem with, somebody's finger being cut off or whatnot. But come on, that's common sense. You don't do that stuff. So, you don't put your finger there while the window's going up. But whatever. So I took a total of 3,000 plus round road trip from Miami to New York, and that went rather well, other than the fact that New York drivers suck more than Miami drivers. And oh my goodness, the potholes up there are terrible. And of course, the streets are very small, and the worst nightmare is the double parking. So if you go to New York, you've never been there before, and you just recently got a Tesla, be careful up there. It's going to be a pain in the butt. You do have people that double park in the street, whether it's for delivery service or, at one point there was a guy blocking basically the street because he was visiting, I guess, family members, and people had to honk and go around him and stuff like that. It was crazy. So yeah, be careful up there. Other than that, it was a great trip. It was a great experience, and like many other Tesla people in the Tesla community say, this is one of the best cars to road trip in. Now, yeah, people complain, or the gas people complain, yeah, I can get there in one full up tank, but at the same time, when I reach my destination, I have no fatigue at all, because the charging allows you to stop, rest for a minute, eat, use the restroom, and you're doing this every 3.5 to 4 hours. So it's not a bad thing. You, at most, I would say you'll lose an hour and a half on the road trip compared to driving a gasoline car. But I think it's worth it, because when you reach your destination, you're not as tired. Again, the car drives itself. I don't have enhanced autopilot or FSD. I do have regular autopilot, which is good enough. But I wish they, eventually I probably might upgrade, but the best part of enhanced autopilot is you can set your destination, and it will drive you to that from point A to point B without you having to interfere, other than, the system warning you to pay attention and to just tug on the wheel, which is, it's not a bad thing, because if you're not paying attention, you can be a hazard to people on the road. But other than that, yeah, I went from Miami to New York about 99% on autopilot. There were some places that had to intervene because of construction and whatnot, but it did a great job. Like I said, this car is really great. No problems, no issues. Maintenance on this car, like compared to other cars that I've owned, again, you don't have to worry about oil changes. brake fluid is to be replaced every 3 years or at least checked. But brake pads and whatnot, you can change it every 100,000 plus miles, no problem, because you barely use the brake in this car unless it's an emergency. I love the look of this car. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I really enjoy it. I might think of getting it wrapped in another color, but right now the midnight silver is pretty good. Yeah, that's basically my review, guys. The interiors hold up well, minus some minor scuffs here and there. As you can see, I just had a child, so yep, he's growing up in an electric world. So yeah, that's it, guys. This was sort of a short video review of this car. Again, the interior, everything has held up really well. Maintenance, only tire rotation and windshield wiper fluid. And yep, that's about it. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos, whether it's on Teslas or tech unboxing. Peace.